Yo, hello. Yo. 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 Mm-hmm. I see. Ah. Okay. Just switching out a bit. Today we're gonna do some events and then we are going to talk about stunners. That's it for the stream today. I've already prepared some presentation, a really rough visuals about the presentation. Yeah, so let's go. So first we're gonna do some event today. Oh, sleep bye. First we're gonna do event. There's gonna be a very short stream, I think. My gosh. Okay. Oh yeah. What is this? Lucky.
Ooh, a big spender. Time to roll out the red carpet.
It's a chill stream today. A grindless stream today. Chilling, we're willing, we're milling.
That was fun, but I think we can do even better.
It's a shit day. I'm just beach combing. I'm combing my bitches.
Treasures from the sea. I found the best spot. This almost feels like flying through the sky. Let's take everything. I suddenly got a lot easier.
Oh, whoa, what was lag? It was lucky.
It suddenly got a lot easier. Let's take everything. Now this will make the manager happy, right?
That was a rough animation. Just bitch combing my bitches.
Ready. Let us move out. Full speed ahead. Let us take them in one go. Let us be quick. Full speed ahead. Efficiency at its peak. Let us take them in one go. A productive haul, as promised.
Willing. Bitch coming.
Let's see what good stuff you've got for me. No beach treasure escapes my gaze.
Found something new.
I'll be taking that. No, strike while the iron's hot.
Oh man, Lucy is rough.
Found something new.
I'll be taking that.
Man, Lucy.
No beach treasure escapes my gaze. I'm really on a roll now. See what I'm capable of now?
No, not much. Not much, Lucy. Yeah. Yeah, Lucy, beachcombing is kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Hmm. Bruh. Bleh. Bruh. It's so overflow, man.
Now that's a juicy commission.
And I got punished for overflow. Man.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
19 is crazy. Oh, nice.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Hmm.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Eh, Oh shit. That's much. Oh. Oh hell no, what the hell? No, I cannot do that. Whatever. No bonus.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
$20? What do you mean 20? Oh hell no. Oh no.
Now that's a juicy commission. Acceptable, I guess.
Oh wow. 900 is the max. Yay.
I wonder what treasures are hidden on this beach. I found the best spot. It suddenly got a lot easier. Let's take everything. This almost feels like flying through the sky. I found the best spot. It suddenly got a lot easier. The sea didn't disappoint me at all.
Okay. Awkward. Unlucky.
Ooh, a big spender. Time to roll out the red carpet.
They look the same. They look the same to me. Ah, he's so Jova, bro. Wow, what an unlucky. Ah.
This order looks fun. I'll take it. That was fun, but I think we can do even better.
I was so low and bad. But me was just not it.
I wonder what I found the best spot. It suddenly got a lot easier. I found the best spot. This almost feels like flying through the sky. Let's take everything. The sea didn't disappoint me at all.
$20K is not bad.
Treasures from the sea, here I come. I found the best spot. This almost feels like flying through the sky. Let's take everything. suddenly got a lot easier. Let's take everything. Life is almost feels like flying through the sky. Now this will make the manager happy, right?
Was almost 30 minutes already.
Now that's a juicy commission.
That's kind of unlucky. Bruh.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Hmm? Oh shit. So expensive.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Bro, why? It's just unlucky. Fuck is this? Bro. Unreal.
Acceptable, I guess.
Now we're gonna do the KFC and yeah, this should be quick. And we do a few rounds of talk off, and then we talk about the stunner situation. Hey, yo, Wise. Can't miss a This can't miss a surprise mention review. Gotta admit, it's pretty nice. Hmm. View by the river. Okay. Angel of P McKay. That's Konobu. The Konobu. Good funds ASAP. Compensation for bird recipe, wreck stove, food truck damage. I don't know how Pengu works. System malfunction. Knock over the stove. Blew up. Counter next to K. Theory. Fuck. Bang pew. Anything else making noise. Ditch. Definitely going. Reliable. The food truck is done for check for jet, nothing major. Comment. Most delicious food ever. KFC. Hey, KFC! Woo! Finger licking! We actually have KFC. Now with this patch on Zenless is doing so many collabs, man. Not just KFC. Let's open a KFC! Ah, leave it to me.
Let me think about what to do next. I didn't think I'd be so good at cooking.
What? What is this event? Good. Recipe and ingredient, reliable cook. KFC. I'll be seeing with KFC. Okay, let's go. I need. It's just. Okay. Okay, they're selling it. Yeah, I might have KFC tonight. Let's go. Serious stuff. Yeah, let me cook.
We're ready. Let's get started. Uh-huh. 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 This looks amazing. It must be delicious.
Just slap the whole realistic menu on here, man. Don't be a bitch. Careful imagine curves, stop word tools, absolute perfection. Oh wait, I got something I need to do. Not half bad. Tempting. Tastes good. Someone customer tries it. Basically, our chat was okay. Nice area. Okay, they're selling the chicken. Oh man, they're really going on it. There are only 2 scenes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty easy. It probably took them like 15 minutes to make this. Good. Oh. Oh, they're also selling this too. This is IRL, by the way. Bamboos everywhere, friend. Bamboo themed 2-wheeler. Why is it selling us the bike? Nah, but ZZZ does go hard on this patch. Damn, I'm short. Like this. This corn cup recipe. Uh-huh. Not as tender, as crispy. Keep it an eye, okay. Corn cup. It's like a popcorn.
店长，店长，接下来的创意环节就靠你啦！
Bruh, it's Chinese.
那个，等会儿我可不可以打包3份带回去啊？
What? What did she just say? What did she just say? Ain't no way, Suna. Cancel her. Smashing success. Selling this. Doesn't matter. Bring that girl in Aria. Can Aria taste it too? Now I can taste it. Just want to make one for her. But not on me to be exact. Since you no matter this, so get it. It's celebrity, mom and dad. Mom and dad. Oh wow, she hasn't. Okay, guys. Miss Danger Explosion. We stay away from the cutlery, open flames. Yep. Cause food explosion, dish damage, or kind of disaster. Yep. Mixed strings, it go wrong. Plan B. Plan B. Our first over our manager. Okay, we gonna make drinks today.
I'll provide the ideas. You do the work.
Bruh,
Perfect. Oh.
that's just my boss.
All done. It smells delicious.
Wow, we did it. I missed the explosion without an accident. Yep. Have a special commission. We'd love to have you involved. Sure. Okay, final commission. Get ready dish. Much delicious food. Special event day. It's of giving fans gifts, trendy. So we track down Super Girl, team up with him event. And then I'm gonna blow up the stove. Fuck. Go to toast.
Looking for inspiration and someone to make tasty food? Sure, leave it to me.
Oh, it's a fucking burger.
See? Pretty good, right?
Hey, Cecilia. I think the little one's already out there on food shop and event. So success, support, chicken, gonna cover everything. Fresh off the stove. Delete this. Yay. No dialogue. No dialogue. There's a great success. John with food truck. Amazing chicken. And also drop my wallet on the ground. Return me herself. Blessing these guys. It's an event and a half. Boom. What is... Oh. Yay. And the fugitive. In conversation. Good, gets job done. Good day, Bell. Hmm. The ladies who were wanted notice for Remil, the prime substack, and the two-layer assassination. Lady Sunbringer issued across Blue Ashram. Provides and read. But be advised, dangerous, no stay off the radar. Defend action without log lead. If you happen to discover anything, reach out. You know, oh, it's set in stone yet. This time, putting out public warrant suspect. Most likely, we're gonna need to answer to the public. Flip, wink. Left to say, totally stranger out of hinting. Clearly, Screwed. Who screwed me? Lucky to. Want to catch culprit. A combat specialization score basically next to 0. Wanted to Simon. I should get the lead. Supposed to go against Void Hunter. Yep. Gotta fight her. The moose waiting me at home. Little kittens. Aww. Poor girl. Suspect extremely dangerous. Skilled in covering her track. Got many resident. Got a glimpse of her. But the bounty is huge. It was Braveheart. Heart. Sign heavy gesture. Already secret already on the case herself. Giving now suspect. Anyway. Ba-ba-bam. Let's talk to Fer. Man, the lights are pretty. Pulling the passage record. Done. Good news. No record of Remil, previous proposed companion. It's a universal terminal access. Required earlier. Track it down. Movement history. Current location. Refresh data. Data confirm. Negligent. Hello. Look for wanted suspect. My guess she's probably hanging around open air courtyard below Amber Hall. Thanks for intel. Oh,
I only just said goodbye, and here you are again. Aren't you heading to Virium soon?
go to my room. Go to my room. Boom, 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 boom. Get on the bed.
Why would you say that? You don't want me here?
That's not what I meant. But aren't you?
Exactly. But look at me. I'm in such a miserable state. Injured, wanted. And all I desire is to rest for a tiny bit in that cozy little courtyard of yours.
Yes, I'm hanging out with a fugitive. This is just unrealistic, no?
Surely kind-hearted Belle would take me in and brew me a nice cup of tea, right?
Nah. Mission one watch for brewing a tea for a meal on her expected gaze. It's two. The one is expects leisurely savoring every bite. The poor accomplice never making observations surrounding. Nothing happened. There's really something. Your body. Feeling way better now. So good feeling wanted notice. I mean, maybe even if I'm not in my best right now, there's no way I'm getting cut by a bunch of bang bees. Nice. Don't miss you. Universal view happens to track down the fugitive. Not about the stock you're collecting as control bounty. And this now fix that pass. Get this one, make me look good. Okay. Boom. I found her! I'm Spider-Man! Bad shot. Great taste. Think a bit. Explore blue ashroom myself. I found her! I'm Spider-Man! I found Spider-Man! One suspect. The things that come so fast. Expected. It always during strike a pose. Amber Hall. Nice. How's it nice? Doing fine. Right. We have made our way to the next generation home. Yes. I fought like duty. You will be remembered. Comrade, make it out alive against one suspect. Right now the score, whereas me or the other colleague wrap up business. The weakest clerk in the room. Put on last on the line. Right? Thanks for reminding me of a small thing. Hoping Lady Sunbringer. Yep. Yep. You're dead. Generally details. I have something to do. Amber Hall. Oh, you just open it. Hello. The Lost Bank B. Boudiac okay, divination. Uh-huh. That's right. Dude, my master is the goat. My Shifu is the goat. I'm finished my training. Master allowed me to get the readings. Certain kind. Had about no bamboo turn down a chance. Get juicy gossip. If you have any gossip, might enjoy. Come to me. Okay. Yeah. Nothing like that. Lost Bank Boo, Buttercaps. Looks more legit. Let's go to the first one. Bomb Cola. Land it down. Don't fire it back. Don't move around. Please. Just a second. The 3 Buttercup is that your current situation. Destiny Bank Boo. Proper approach. First, you can have special someone. Monica face up. One of approachability. Nice. Combined with first cap means that you're. That's odd. Something's wrong. Lemon sourness. Long awaited sweetness. Inside your destiny was closed. Think about can be near or far. Motive. Oh. We are caught. You draw around the destiny. The bamboo destined for you could line up all the way from Breakfast Street to Gear Street. Divination feels impressive, huh? If you did really that amazing. Paper bamboo's fate. I go in. Oh well, fuck you. Hey, ma'am. Lost bamboo. Crystal ball, divination. Nation reading. BGF master. Divina. Reading far more accurate than fortune telling. Can't know why. Look. Get secret. Scientific. Curious. That's a little Easter egg. Nice. How indecent. Her legs are too long. Legs are too long. Oh hell no. Yanagi. Oh, this bug, man. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna put random boxes anymore. There won't be any random boxes anymore, boys. Uh, 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 oh, uh, uh, uh. Dear God. This is just... Nah. But there's more? I think that I'm gonna explore Blue Ice Cream for today, and then we talk about Stanish. And then we gonna talk about Stanish. Suspect, bring ASAP. By the time we got there, yep, what a shame. But standard, need all members. That's the day. Collect happiness signed by handle photo use for the wanted poster. Blaming secret at all on us. Yep. This one didn't notice. Stop gap. Make sure to begin with using regulation. Prevents us from deploying. Obviously, this plan along. That's surprising. That was full of agents. Mediocre combat skill. So I actually catch premiers anyway. Thanks for the forgiveness and understanding. We're just farming. We're just farming the system. Just farming as by sub patrol. General steal herself. Face first generation under. If you she can shake. Worries across her face. Offer the bounty. Ah. Spotlight theater. Cavalry. Missing bar caps. Gas performance. Teacher class. Attend bamboo salon. Pick up bread. Peter forgot to do the contact. The info for owner. Yep. Want to give it back. Want to give it back. You really want to give it back. Is there anything new? No. Griff. Hey, that's us. Probably later. We're gonna watch the play about us later. To avoid cheating again with that little pixel back home. We never agreed at bringing on outside help. Personally, took the fun of the game. Yep. We're just gonna optimize the fun of the game. Since we link up just fine. Look around first.
Bamboo Theater. No matter how many times I pass by, I always find it fascinating. The lives these little ones have built. They're beyond anything Sunbringer and I ever expected back then.
Ever expected?
Yeah. Who could have imagined that these chubby little rabbits...
Chubby little rabbits? Huh? Righteous bamboo. Chubby little rabbits. Oh, she's from another time. She's from another time. Give her a break. She's just been in this century. slip of my tongue. I never meant to cover chubby bunnies. Oh, I see. I'm hearing you out. I just think that little slip of yours. Aww. Thank you for a compliment. The one for persuade. It's your outfit. Yeah. Who knows about the one poster? We want to catch one. Try the latest on Brinkers with our own hands. You know, suspicious. You're wearing something different from hers. Beside, would a baddie ever ever patient that you listen to me? Hey, yesh. Hey, yesh. You all along, bamboos are basically chubby little bunnies. Apologize to me, such a nice person. Thank you for the trust. Stay sharp out there. Same to you. Got time. Thinking changing your hair color? Okay, I hurt you because of it. Not gonna happen, right? She and I look so much alike. Suspect can be taking you for the suspect. That'll be a hassle. Little one suitable. Want to take photo of me? Yeah. See, I look more like the baddie. When she gets caught, tell your friends you can face the assassins. That's pretty cool, right? Totally right. I'll wait until everything's over before posting the photos. Don't cause trouble for anyone. I'm seeing one hovering, but thank the friends. It's hard to explain remove eating the suspect. Load the weapons. Looking for assassins. Intrigue. Okay, group photo. A group photo. Fine. Oh, that's not really sharing same feeling single day, right? I'm getting bunny payout, yeah. Monkey from me to the little kiddos. Shop I wouldn't mind designation bonus spending little time and caps on this. Besides, them give two fair point. Bring up the whole thing but asking for a fan Rami, she doesn't seem to care a bit. So the one shot her. Good for So what you saying that you were out here working track hard Ramil and just happened to be taking photo with a bunch of bamboos? Yes. Yes. I was sneakily shooting a symmetrical composition right at the suspect. Why are you asking? It's totally normal. For eyewitness bamboo. Rally the crew right now. Immediately. Suspect. Bamboo safe. Yep. Astrum. That one. Oh. Yes. Haven't done this. Where's Remil's hideout? Let's go to Gear Street. Chilling around in Gear Street. Straight up energy boo. Alright, head upstairs. Ready? Okay. What are you sniffing at? Hurt and with 0. Oh. Something like that. That Intel broker. Oh, that's just Billy. Feeling the energy and then the start of her meet you. I like my theme. It might be scam. Yeah, that's just Billy. Oh, whose house is this? It's a boss. Damn, this is a bamboo house. That's insane. He's eating good. My dear friends, like tea taste. Different. Your skill, another level. Couple moment. If you didn't make it, right, head of government cricket there. We big shot in upscale neighborhood now. Don't get caught sitting around with the common folk. Damn, aristocrat! This place is just a rental, short term. I mean, damn, he's got the bread. Get a fan. Playwriting. Just watching play. Amnesia. Oh, they are shitting on other gacha. Uncertainty. What are you two blabbing about? Amnesia right in the start. Excuse me, forget the lines. They saw the play, forget the line. Amnesia. They look totally shitting on other gachas. Oh, hello. Damn, it looks sick. Holy. Very distinguished, gentlemen. Very distinguished. Let's talk to the lady first. Wait. Hello? Hello? Oh, he's coming to help. He's coming here. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, that was weird.
Hey there. Welcome to the Fuzzy Rent. Interested in our signature package?
A full-on furry. Hello, Zeppelin. Yep. Then we cash up. Human customer. Tell me about this place. Yes, shit, home for bank bills. They need service like humans do. DNA maintenance. Popular. Stop by. Companion. Okay. Excellent day job. Wasn't content just fixing them. Gentler. Bang bang bang. Look at what you're doing. Face mask. You clean yourself. Just slapping a mask, however, you defeat the whole point. And you take care use it properly. Wow, face mask. Good news. Correct formula. Mass produce. Charge. You will end up using my face mask in the end. The face mask on a better quality. Can beat and you can be finished price, right? Bamboo crafted. Nice. Oh! Oh my god, they have cars! Do they have bamboo cars? Sheesh! Thanks for caps. Yoink! Bamboo. Ooh, and they even have an advertisement. Damn! That is sick! Lone Fang. Display from evolution model. Swim shelf. Special jet. Rumor. Reach. Time to feed. And speed escape. Full throttle. Belly turn stop. Bandit. Okay. Why the fuck are you selling? You can't even drive it. Truck, a custom display, cargo focus, boom matcher, normal smooth ride, visual cell, unlock hovercar, undercarriage, settles directly. Use hovering is rerouted into storage. Refrigerator. Push. Function power limit. When it's reserved front load. Can't even lift off. This much maintain. So they just over engineer it. That's sick. Pegasus. Custom display vehicles. Boom matches has replaced the Hoover car's wheels to race. Land recycle energy, take off, black power take off without a long runway. Roscar simply doesn't know. Get back. Bruh! Yeah, the traffic is dog shit. No one's talking about that. Evolution Moto, the owner. Just project. Straight up unroadworthy. Why they wasn't modifying like that? It's cool, yep. Cool before drive. Here's the display model. Bamboo car. Yeah, bamboo car. Chic boutique. Sheesh. Hey, he's a salesperson for bamboos. He's hustling. A salesperson. But this part I've never been. The hell's this? Hello. Hello. Yeah. I'm pretty happy. Hello. Who the hell are you? You look sus as fuck. Reading a newspaper to check it or so. Pick up the what? Oh damn. Yeah. I'm from the Edna gang. Okay. Well, he's fucked up hard. Oh no, he fucked up. Who's gonna tell him? He fucked up. Oh man, that guy's gonna get fucked. Headly shot. Damn, these bamboo are rich, huh? Public housing application. Aww. Last broken. The last broker only need one. Let's check my paperwork. For application. Follow the rules. Yeah. Damn, they have housing policy. That's crazy. So once you work, no, where you work too long, hallucinating. Once you work, I'm done waiting. The ages since I bamboozle devote to let you suddenly put me to shame. Becoming fed you, but it's mine. Reality. Get 2 months paid leave. Okay, nice. Is panda accessory for me. I'm gonna talk to this guy later. Wait, so where the hell's that? A dot. Okay, getting fucked up by the cat. Is that coin? Yep, for the caps. Welcome to Gear Street. Size, when good light. Yeah, it's money. The difference is money. Hello, Kakiboo. I know I'm hot as hell. Boo. My dear radiant guest, we brought honor to this humble boutique. You're talking as awfully a formal of you. No need modesties, dear guest. On the charm. Kakiboo, devote myself study charm since was scared of fountain. My kind of soul. And I've never offered empty praise. Your charms nearly rival Sunbring herself. Pinnacle of charm in Proscalifer. Touching red in any age. You're flattered. Is authority. Plus your charm solidly 98. I want to welcome you. Your name. Well, nice to meet you. Got attention where you go. Unseen charm at work. Miss Bell. With charm with me. An honor. Wish. Grants me guidance. We waiting. I wouldn't call it guidance. That Miss Bell. Your support should be get more spiritual charm. Boo, celebrated icon fashion, who believes charms the most important thing in the world, and we became ultimate fashion destination. Fashion rating every customer charm as a week was called. Kakiboo. Weird receiver. Just busy. One website link to motif. Bruh. Mighty catchy tune. Long wait. Fuck off. Chew. Hello. Even not allowed. On time, convenient, everywhere. Best of a driving bee. Swift. Tap the link, comment, score. You pass. You did pay. Standard bamboo, no joke. Okay. Oh, it's inside. Let's see. Oh, can go in. Spy Blue Intelligence. Jack. The other got bamboo to it too. Poster blurry. You can make out tones and settling. It's like cross straight off the hard flick. Guys, you should apply the bamboo. No failure from as control. Authenticity still up on debates. That is lock spring. Yo, Spybook. The shack in some intel and the bottle cap. Willing can sell some intel for me too. Okay. Intelligence location, underground scale, take out information. Do ESIs, turn out to be true. Fuck, yep. Perfect timing, collecting in place. Intel you're looking for when you visit near Erdu around Rescalifer, maybe dying to know who they are. Just make it up. Yes, you do. Or toss big wigs. Even with the pop delegation, if they should broke down, and in Virium, each operation you can't be worried about this gonna become a scarier. Nice. You know too much. As a commission for intelligence, physical, verbal, submissions will come, paying bar caps. You never mentioned the price. Leave your contact. Ticket cap. Argue Patrol Build, Gear Street, Haggle Evolution, Dumpster Dive behind Evolution, Cause Trash Deep in the Valley. Yeah, Enforce Detail, don't forget, yeah. Nice. Gear Street uploaded. Wait. Well, where's the letter? Am I stupid? His letter. Idea oh my god. Left behind, probably will, right? Then secret one come to his room, still secret, no rather than to Prague, anyway, you never setting foot here again. You wouldn't be so heartless, miss. Never miss me around with you. We're looking for Virium. Came back to this room to pack for the journey and suddenly urged or something. When I first came to Rose Califer, I stayed in this room for a short while, nothing's here. Yeah, I got it. My enchanter woke me in the dead of night. I would look outside. Moonlight seems to beckons me from another world. That night, I asked the bank bill to track down a few arcade. Give a bed proper makeover. Loneliness ate away my hostile shadow. This is only way I can remind myself that I'm still human. Then in today's new era, nothing more than unwelcome outsider, no home, no ties. Well, first, surely me. The met I only had to focus on the mission, it's complete, only sin. But after meeting you, 1 week, being accomplished sort of relationship, do you think we both once had pleasant dreams, but lost someone dear of us forever because of pride? We're losing control over again, we're so much alike. We can't help responding a hint hostility when we truly alive. Try to solve it by making us you catch me as well. Thank you for making sure no one but you saw me in the grip of my ancient transformation. You started to fear that and close on attached to the new world. You should be proud. Aspect one fell right into your arms. Because you're here, I think I'll seriously take it seriously before your transformation becomes possible to suppress. Something good's bound to happen, right? As Martin asks questions, I hope you hear answer next time we meet. But really saying when I have asked a question, who asked you? Thought doing I can't ask question to answer you. Live bravely and bravely, never give up hope, never don't forget that you always have a accomplice willing to help you. Uh-huh. Probably for Layden, yeah. Do this later. Just exploring gives me headache in this game, honestly. Quite honestly, exploring gives me a big headache in this. That is, I guess that was Gear Street, right? I think that was all of Gear Street. Let me check again. Ah, Yeah, that's probably obvious. Read special thingy. Who's else? Oh, awesome booth. Oh, thank you. Highlight. I think I might as well just do the whole exploration of the world right now. Right meow, because I need to find the footage, right? So yeah. Meridian Hall. Yeah, we should. Oh shit. Nah, I take it back, bruh. We gonna do it later. We just exploring in Rose Calipher. Eh. Game. Wait, what? But I'm already here. Get a butter cap, butter neck. Have a butter caps to fit with. No matter how sharp feeling, that's not so much give. Every camera has its own meaning. That'll remove that random unless what? I did a reading for myself yesterday and it revealed only adding gear butter caps for collections. Yep. Gear butter cap. Firm. Course. Basement of Amber Hall. Owner Budiak offers reading near-term future. If any bamboo are curious or romantic close by, show from the visit. Check myself, surprising accurate. Give it 4 stars. 4 star. 1 star those because you have to book an appointment. Very accurate. Big. What happened? And I got hit by a large and radical. Walk without scratch. Like absolutely ridiculously lucky. Ah, hit it big. I see. Bruh. She hit it big. Literally hit it big. Pops, boo. Have I ever been there? Thanks for the caps. Thanks for the caps. Hello. Oh wait. Yoslin offered quick greeting, came back for 2, pistol force spoof, finally found the answer. You don't remember me? I'm account manager of Kapu Profit, call me Kapu. Are you contact us because you finally decided to subscribe to Kapu Profit? No, can you explain it again? Of course, Kapu Profit is a rockstar investment. Rockstar track record. Okay, that's insane return, Warren Buffett. Okay, subscribe to Profit Boo, enjoy service fee, just 100 buttercups flat. You decide to subscribe, please, Each amount, good much bamboo for that match, no need to rush. Wealth management designed for bamboos, royalty, some buttercup saving. Short, comprehensive assessment, conclude that wealth management will best suit your needs. Consider. Recur angrily. Quickly back away, ignore the end. Turns out the bamboo get rich, there's unwanted attention from the terrifying. Yep. What are properties? Wait, what the fuck? Wait a second, what the fuck is this? Okay. Okay, whoa, okay. Stupid streamer. It's gonna yoink. Oh, fuck you. Keeping your fortune where I can see results. What quality show of your wife? I mean, wealthy people can't get cold hard cash. Oh, so we cannot yank it? Display, part up, hazard, one display, in change perfect order. Yet I want to bear for sale tax. Seems ambitious underground merchants care less about collecting rarities rather than turning into greater profits. Okay. Premium cows handpicked by Forbes Boo. Outrageous. Hello, Forbes Boo. Number thought, build a proper buttercup. I want to talk to the possibility. Wandering build, you know, in Rust Khalifa, no problem. Buttercup. Yeah. There it is. Added, yep. Then possible, future richest bamboo in all Rust Khalifa, future. Future, I have a dream to build a broadcast empire on Rust Khalifa where every cast pass through my hand. But for now, the empire is still getting off the ground. Young Boo interested in investing. What do I need to do? Water caps. More water cap means more stuff. More stuff means more caps. This is a pyramid scheme. This is a pyramid scheme. What are you talking about? Then gear can work out. Get on. Pay handsomely. With good of your choosing. What do you say? Deal. Okay, offer you one of my investment, Boo. Promise you won't regret the choice. Okay. For cap stock in the corner of Emerald Park or cook wherever cap possible and corner the broadcast economy. Talk about ambition. Do you have any spare caps? Buy them with high price. Thank you for your investment. Return buttercaps. Buttercaps come knocking. I noticed that the buttercaps are getting quick markets have not been scarce lately. Not just in quantity, the quality is taking the nosedive. But now it's same boring. Armory stuff. I'm not. Wait, who's gonna cover buttercap? An ad? Yeah, it's an ad. It's an ad. Okay. What is it? No, nothing much. Let's do the finishings. No, too nauseating. My head is spinning, so no, probably not. Maybe one hollow zero run. Oh yeah, let's talk to Remu. Stay away from my wife.
The wind sure is howling today.
Oh yes, that's not the wind. That is not the
I
wind.
was thinking, perhaps we are both waiting for the same thing. Oh, please torment this poor heart no longer. If you will not lower
He's
your
down
cold
bad,
eyes,
boys.
gladly cast aside my pride, for I have long since surrendered.
Yeah, he's
to
down
your
bad,
charms.
horribly bad.
My fair lady.
He's shooting his shot. Get away from my lady.
For dinner.
Nice.
Apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. Was there something important you wish to discuss?
been here for a while now, and I can say he definitely doesn't look trustworthy. I bet he's got an ulterior motive.
Yep.
Why, you? How long have you been standing there eavesdropping on us? Oh, I get it now. Acting all righteous, but this is just your little knight in shining armor routine, isn't it?
Why are we picking up Ramil? What is this
Your
cross event?
ulterior motives.
Is that so? Well, I must admit, I do have a fondness for these old-fashioned scenes. Miss Knight, since fate has brought you here, would you keep me company for a while?
Yeah, fuck you. Sitting on the chair. Sit on the chair.
You can't just
Yo,
trust someone
sit on the
like
corner.
that.
I'm a certified independent investigator.
Sit in the corner.
Isn't exactly
That's the
unusual.
chair.
Besides, this is a public place. You can't really call it eavesdropping.
You're saying you're an independent investigator?
Yep.
Forgive me. I merely thought of something amusing. Since we're introducing ourselves, I suppose I should share my title as well. In truth, I am none other than the legendary proxy Phaethon. No, wait. Perhaps I should say I'm one of the first generation Void Hunters. Joyous? Maybe you should be calling me the OG proxy instead.
Uh-oh.
If he knew he was standing in front of Phaethon and one of Joyus's comrades, he'd probably want to.
Nice of cringe.
Well, you've said quite a lot, but in my eyes, the one who seems suspicious is someone else entirely. A certain someone who's been lurking nearby for 2 hours, muttering to himself the entire time.
Oh,
and
no.
standing out rather conspicuously among all the soldiers and researchers.
He's a creep.
What?
He's
So
a
you
creep.
My apologies. I suppose my behavior was indeed a little suspicious.
Little sus. Sussy baka.
Fine. I admit I may have been too forward. But please remember this. Someone once spent 2 hours
Sit
psyching himself up,
in
rehearsing his
the
lines hundreds of times
chair.
to speak to you.
Well, my partner in crime, this hardly seems like a suitable place for a stroll. You know, it feels like there truly is a special bond between us. Even if you fled to the ends of the world, you couldn't escape it.
Maybe you've been watching too many old movies, Remy. I'm here on commission work all the time. The officers and researchers here can vouch for me. But you, on the other hand, what are you doing here?
Oh, so eager to deny the bond between us. Ouch, that stings a little. If I said that, I happen to be passing by just like you. Would you believe me?
Nope.
Fine. Don't tell me then. You can keep hiding things from me like before. Maybe you think it's better that way. But one day, I'll make you change your mind.
You sound so optimistic. But deep down, you're still a little angry, aren't you? All right, I'll stop teasing you. See that enormous dark shape in front of us? That's what I came to observe.
Hello, Zero. Taeseon.
You mean Hollow Zero? Unless there's some kind of anomaly, you can't really see anything with the naked eye. Besides, White Star Institute has countless devices monitoring it.
True. I've been observing it for quite some time and still can't see any patterns. But those complicated devices and monitoring reports are also way beyond me.
Okay, boomer.
Meanwhile, that drunkard of all people can tell so much just by looking.
That drunkard? Who are you talking about?
Wanna know? I'm not telling. No, don't give me that look. Fine. It's hardly a secret. I only wanted to see your curious face a little longer. But if you want to hear the answer, you'll have to come a little closer. It's Joyous. The guy that was mentioned just now. He was always completely drunk. Don't you have anything about that in your historical records?
Nope.
Who knows how much Mayflower sugar-coated things? Come to think of it, before Rosetta Data even existed, Joyous could wander in and out of the hollows.
Maybe he was drunk.
Huh. How in the world did he manage that?
Honestly, this all still feels impossible to me. Being with you and hearing you talk so freely, it's blowing my mind. So, you really did live with them, didn't you?
Hey, I am, after all, a void hunter and just as powerful as they are. Story time is over. My secrets are quite valuable, you know. Have you decided what to trade for them?
His body.
Have you? All right, then I will decide for you. Your payment shall be a little more of your time.
Yep, that seems correct. One more detail, the fundamentals be avoided. I'm gonna run some Hollow Zero runs. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah. Some quick secret runs. Some quick secret run. Where's secret? Where's the house side? Where's the house side? The horse. The horse. What's the horse? Madam Horse. The horse mommy. Just horsing around.
Is that a smoking bamboo? Wow, a gift from the Lost Boys.
An ambush. Offensive defend the line. Stride for stride. Break them.
Rolling. Rolling. Eh.
Stride for stride. Stay where you are. We charge together.
Aww.
Winter approaches. Frick! Face me! Vital strike! The storm never ends. Break through! Lost soul! Their witness! Split the ultimate! We charge together!
And I'm like a boom boom.
Stride for stride. With one strike. Free. We charge together. Shiver. My spear knows no hesitation. Move. Gala is over. We charge together. The sky shall not be defiled.
Let order and madness dance.
Unity is the only.
Nice. Nice wipeout. Come on, secret in Hollow Zero is quite tough, right? They are all ice resistant. Etna Mega Boom Boom!
Hold the line.
Let's go! How about a larger caliber next time?
Man, what a shit run.
Stride for stride.
Wow! A gift from the Lost Voice!
Double.
Double firepower! Ready to fire!
We charge together. Break through. Stride for stride. Even the force trembles. Break through their ranks.
3, 2, 1! Blow them all up! Boom!
We charge together. Frost and lightning.
My one and only bubblegum!
Nothing standing. Offensive stance.
What?
Stride for stride. Formidable. Blitz. Hold formation.
I remember you! Woo! Nuts and jump! Double firepower!
Winter approaches. Stand ready.
Here in for
Stride for stride. My speed.
Should have held one auto.
Sky.
Prepare to kneel before me.
Wait a minute. I swear that was a mission that I have to do like 10 random gears or something. Like 10 general gears. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Holy, the UI is fucking confusing. Oh, okay. Oh, my fucking body. Make a boom boom. There is. I need. There we go. Man. Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, always nice to see you.
Get 18 more, we got like 500. Theoretically, we only need to change this. We have a god build. An absolute god tier Remuse build. Oh yeah, let's try this. Yeah, probably one run.
Hey, always. You know I would never turn you down.
Don't frighten me like that! Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
Let's go for one run.
Hear the howling wind.
Attempt to score! A flurry of thrusts!
Bro, why doesn't it proc the thingy? This shit is so buggy.
Spin. Adjust your breathing. Take this.
Bro, what? Why's Remuse stuff doesn't hit? Just hit. Now, if this does not hit, then I'm probably going to do...
Wind shear.
Stay on offense. A flurry of
Bro. Dude, this run is so cringe. I still do not know how to make it stable.
dance. Clear your mind.
Wind shear.
What? That just does not make any sense. Why doesn't it proc? You know? Hate it.
Strike in an instant. Ready to dance with me? A dance. Clear your mind. Take this.
Please proc! Oh, not enough. How unlucky. It proc, but it does not have enough decibels. Oh, that's just lucky.
Strike in an instant. Adjust your breathing.
Please step back.
I'll remember your fall. Huh? Spin.
The wind rises.
A chance to score.
Wow. That's insane, though. That's insane. I just do not have enough anomaly for anything. What a cringe fight.
Please step back.
A chance to score.
Wow. Okay, maybe that's probably it. Like, this fight for grinding just shitty. One more, one more.
Wind shear.
Dude, Alicia's does not proc. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go to my presentation soon. Oh my god. Dude, it...
You can't run. I see your weakness. Clear your mind.
This run's so disgusting. Like, nothing... Like, why doesn't it hit? This gonna take like 3 hours, not gonna lie, just to get one run. Just resetting.
Please step back. The wind rises.
Stay on offense. You can't run. I'll remember your fall. Let me play the final note of your fate. Clear your mind.
Who's hit? Aww.
My turn. Ready to dance with me? Huh? Don't get scored by the light. Yeah. The enemy's fatigued.
This one's unruly.
Salute for the time field now.
I didn't even proc the...
Looks like there's going to be a round 2. Keep it up. Focus on your
Yeah.
Let the stage be even more dazzling.
I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings once more. Wind shear.
A chance to score. Strike in an instant.
Don't fret. All will soon be calm.
I'll remember your fall. Spin.
Mind the cold.
Stay on offense. Adjust your breathing. Sorry for stealing your take this. Ready to dance with me?
Cherish the time you still have to feel regret. Let this era come crashing down.
It's time to settle
This proc. Nice, that is huge.
Let the stage be even more dazzling.
The line shall be drawn by me.
a chance to score. A flurry of thrusts. Read your mind.
I'll remember your fall. Let me play the final note of your fate. Let's go.
Wow, this is a kill.
The pressure is
This is a kill. It's killable. Oh my god, I gotta kill it by tomorrow. This is a potential kill. Okay, I'm kind of tired now. Holy shit. I have like one extra Remuse entrance. That's at least like 2k. That's at least like 2 extra k, no? Like a whole Ramu rotation. That's like at least 2k, if not 3. That's very fucking close. And if I get like another entrance, like 2. Wow. Also, I also hit like a lot of... Yeah, this is a kill. Like, okay. This is possibly a kill. I won't grind it the another day, but for now... we are going to... talk about stunners. We are going to talk about stunners. So, stunners. They are the most important. They are arguably the most important class in the game. So let's talk about stunners. They are arguably the most important class in the game because they abuse one of the most fundamental mechanics of Zenith Zone Zero is stun time. Okay, stun window. Most of the time, most of your damage within the run are in the stun window. And with stunners, it will help you to reach A, more stun window. B, your stun window is stronger. So that is the two things that stunners provides. So I summarize all the stunners from 1.0 to right now to see if stunners are they like overtuned, like how do they evolve over time, what role do they play in the team, and the future of the class and the team and the fight and Zenith Zone Zero overall, because stunners are arguably the one who dictates the fight most of the time. Like if you watch most clears, some fights are just like stun difference, you know. Some fights you can get like 3 stuns, some fights you get 4 stuns, and the 4 stuns always gets like 10k more scores. So we gotta watch the stunners from the past to today to see if how much stunners have grown over time. So let's start with our first stunner. Before that, we're gonna start with that disc. 90% of the time you run this piece, you get 30% crit damage for team when your stunner used your EX. That is it. So stunners, they went from just stun fast to now they provide some buff. Okay, so let's go first with our first stunners. We have Anby! Oh my god, I'm too big. Yada yada yada, I'm too big. Snippy, smaller. Okay. Our first stun with Anby. What did she do? She stuns. Anby is our first baseline stunner. She only does one job. She stuns, and her whole kit around that helps her to reach the stun window faster to compared to other agents. She does have some damage to like make out of stun window a little bit less suck. She has a little bit damage, but it does not matter as much. She just stun. So this is a baseline first stunner. She stuns. She does the job. If you need a stunner, you cannot reach the stun window. Anby does the fucking job. She does not provide any buff outside of stun window. When she's stunning, it feels really bad. She deals 0 damage. But yeah, you can build a little bit damage, so her out of stun window does sucks a bit less. But she stuns. Our second stunners, we have Colada. We have she stuns, but faster. She just stuns a lot faster than Anby. And for now, she's probably still the fastest stunner in the game. She deals a lot of days. Probably the most days in the game. That is both a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing that you can control your stun window really fast. You can like instant stun, so that's quick for your timer. But if you do not control your timer right, you will get stun window in which your primary DPS does not have enough resources to utilize the stun, so it will like arbitrage, like it will lower your damage overall just because you stun too fast. And in that whole stun window, she does nothing. Like the DPS does nothing, so arguably even worse. But you can control the stun window. You can wait until your DPS have enough resources. Colada switch to Colada and then stun, and then you dump all your resources. So you can do it. So, and her buff is that if you have a 5 agent, someone from Battlebog or Rupture, you get extra 35% chain attack damage, but for only 2 chains only. So she's stun fast, and in the chain attack, which your DPS deals, it deals extra 35%. It sounds huge, but it's really not. Even in Evelyn's team, it's like it's only 2 chains attack. It's nothing. 35, that is nothing. Chain attack it's like it's often the multiplier is like 2000% damage, which sound huge. It's like x20, and on top of that it's like 25, which is honestly really not much. Imagine like 35%, like 2 of your EX special does like 35%. That is nothing. That's honestly nothing. Now we have our third stunner. We have Lacon. Lacon is very interesting. He stuns as fast as Anby. Not as fast as Colada, but he gets the job done. He can, and your team can make use of all of the stun he gives. On top of that, he also have 25% ice rest. Ice shreds for 30 seconds when he uses his EX or assist. So that is a lot of damage boost for ice teams. And if he have the same attributes or the same faction, you get plus 35% stun multiplier. So if you compare to Colada only have like 35% damage increase on two chain attack. Well, for Lycon, that's the whole stun window. So your basic attack, your EX, your chain attack, and your ultimate. Most of all, your ultimate does 35% extra damage when in stun. That's insane compared to Colada. That's a lot more. And on top of that, the ice rest is also huge. This is fairly unsaturated extra damage to your team, to the target. That's insane. So here we have the same attribute also with rest rate, which means that he's extra good in ice team. So you can make use of Lycone in the past by running him with Ellen, with Rina, with Sokaku, and you already have this already good, and you run it with Ellen. That's just extra better. So he's a staple in ice team. With this alone, when Hidehari came out, people quickly found out that Lycone outperforms Yufufu in Hidehari's banner. And Yufufu runs alongside with Hidehari banner, selling her as like a premium stunner option. Lycone outperformed Yufufu just because with these two buffs. That's just insane. We're gonna talk about Yufufu later, but that's just to show how insane Lycone is in Ice Team. He's a staple in Ice Team. If you have Ice Team, just with these two buffs, he outperforms a lot of premium stunners. Premium stunner. So, but if that premium stunner in like a generalistic team, so you can run Lycon with every other team, but he's extra good with Ice Team. So he's not just a generic stunner like Abby or Colada. He is a specific stunner for Ice Team, and he does it very well. Just from the example I just bring up above. Now let's go to our first limited stunner, Chingy. Chingy, she has plus 80% stun damage multiplier. That is a lot of damage compared to Lycone, who has only 35. And she's stun a lot faster. And on top of that, on previous 3 stunners, I didn't mention Depth the Engine because the engine only has them stun faster, which is not much. But on Chingy case, it not only has a fun stun faster, it also gives 20% team-wide damage for 10 seconds. Now this is huge in season 1 because team damage is not really saturated. So for most of the time, it's just straight up 20% team-wide damage. Of course, it's only for 10%, so you can only use it in your first 2 chain attack and your ultimate. And then your EX and your basic after that probably won't fit in that 10 seconds. So, Chingy gives a lot of damage within the stun window, and she gets there pretty fast too. She's a pretty generic stunner. You can run her in any team. You can also run her in Rupture team with Yishuan in the point L. She's arguably better options than Yufufu just because of this 80% stun multiplier, and she stunned fast enough to get the Miasmic Priest to 4 stuns, which gives a lot of kills for Yishuan. And also, this bonus 20% is like a bonus for 10 seconds. It's like your ultimate does a lot more damage, and then that's it, which is pretty good. Chingy was a staple for attacker team for a long time. For the Yuan team, for even Alien team, she can slot to every team a lot better. But her design is like only in stun window. Okay, this 10 seconds can only be utilized for the first half of the stun window. For the second half of the stun window, you cannot utilize it. So Chingy is basically you switch her in right before stun, to max up the buff. And then before stun, you switch her in, you do some EBAs, and then you get this buff. And then your stun window deals a lot of damage. So stunners went from just stun really fast to a specific buff to a team, and then just a general buff for the entire team generally. But the constraint is still within the stun window. Okay, so stunners, they also buff, but just within the stun window. That's for Chingy. And then we have our second stunner, Lighter. Lighter is a specific stunner for Ice and Fire team. He stuns, but he doesn't require as much field time as Chingyi and B or Anbi. You only switch him in sometimes, and then he will stun very quick. So when you need to hit the stun window, you switch Lighter in, he stuns. And within the stun, he gives 50% ice and fire shred for 30 seconds. So this basically for the whole fight. 30 seconds is very long time. So basically just straight up 15% ice and fire shred for your team. So this is for ice and fire team. Secondly, he gives 3 extra stun window. 3 extra second for stun in stun time is huge. It's for Evelyn to fit 1 extra of her chain attack, for Miyabi to hit 1 extra EBAs, which the multipliers for the multiplier is a lot. For even for Evelyn team, you can hit like 2 extra chain attack, 2 extra. So 2 extra of Evelyn's chain attack is 1 ultimate. So you basically get 1 extra ultimate worth of damage within the stun window, on top of 15% ice and fire rest. And then if you have the same faction or just an attacker, you also get 75 bonus ice and fire damage. That is crazy just for being a attacker. That is so much for same faction. You can run her with Bernice, but Bernice cannot utilize it very well. You can also cannot proc her. I don't think that you can proc Bernice ability. But for attacker who is ice and fire, so Ellen, Hugo, Evelyn, and now Sigrid, this is insane. 75% damage buff. Pretty unsaturated too. Actually, it's pretty saturated. But you can just not. You can run pen ratio on these 5, and you already have a lot of damage on top of that. 75% and also minus 50% ice and fire rest. That is so much. And on top of that, his W engine gives aside from personal damage and days for Lighter, which is honestly just something feels good. It does not make a huge difference, but it doesn't give Lighter an extra stun window. The big thing about the W engine is that extra 30% ice and fire crit damage. Well, in when on the banner on 1.3 where Lighter was released, this is like a small perks. It's really not much. And now with the King of the Submit, you already have it. So it's pretty saturated. So his W engine is not as impactful. It's nice to have, but the 30% crit damage is pretty saturated. So it's like a meh. The big thing is that the ice and fire bonus damage and rest shred. So this is sending a clear message. Lighter is an agent, wherefore ice and fire attacker team a staple, and his buff is very good. Even though he does not give any multiplier, the ice and fire team can make use of his buff even outside of stun. But the buff isn't like insanely strong, and it only applies to ice and fire team. So he's a he's an ice and fire attacker support general, but it's not a generous support. They can make use of his buff outside of stun window, inside of stun window, but the buff is strong, but it's only for ice and fire teams. So that is a restriction. Okay, it's a strong buff, but only a few teams can be used. Other team can use him, but like they can only make use of extra 3 seconds timer, which sometimes is a minus. Okay, now we're gonna get to our second A rank stunner, Pokra. So Pokra gimmick Pokra gimmick is that he stunned but off field. So unlike any other stunner before her, she also stun fast. She also give dice, but she's off field. So so the attacker you can make use of Pokra. Attackers like Soldier 11, attackers like Nekomata, attackers like S&B can make use of Pokra because she stuns off field, and those attackers they need a lot of on field time, so they cannot run Chingy, they can't run Collator, they cannot run Anbi, they cannot run Chingy, and they certainly cannot run. Most of them cannot run Lighter. So Pokra is a way for on field demand attacker agent to do damage on field, and also for Rupture, with the Rupture buff, with the Rupture class, she also have Rupture agents too. Yeah, she stuns but off field, so this helps a lot. So the team damage window widens a lot, not just in stun window, but also out of field stun window. Okay, so this is a huge boost for the attackers and Rupture team compared to Ayanbi. So basically, she power creeps Ayanbi in that department. She not stun as fast, but in some fight you can probably like sacrifice for one stun window, but it's super consistent, and he also gives your team a 30 team-wide damage buff, which is a lot. 30% team-wide damage buff is a lot because like it's pretty unsaturated. With the introduction of Moonlight Lullaby, this is a little bit saturated. But on the time of Pokra release, this is just free damage. Free 30% damage is crazy. Team-wide damage is crazy. Of course, that's for M6. For below M6, it's only for Aftershock team. But when you get Pokra to M6, 30% team-wide damage throughout the fight. This is basically throughout the fight. Because if you see that it's like in 10 seconds, but you can switch her in quite often. And also her EX, you can switch her for EX also often. You need to switch her in a lot. She doesn't take a lot of field time. So it's basically, she stun really fast off field. No, she stun moderately fast off field. She does not need a lot of end field, so your DPS can do damage on field. And on top of that, 30% team-wide damage buff, which is pretty good. So stun is from needing a lot of field time. Stun is coming from just stuns to buff inside stun to but requires on field time to does not require much on field time and gives buff outside of stun, but only for a specific type of damage. Into off field does not require a lot of on field time and a buff even outside of stun window. So we are getting like a little power creep, even though Pokra is not a power creep to other S rank agent. But she's a playstyle creep, it's a change of playstyle. But her buff is like 30% is pretty good, but that's all she does. And her dice, even though she gets the jobs done, her dice is nothing like spectacular. So that is a nerf. That is like a minus to Pokra. And then we have Trigger. Trigger, unlike Pokra, her buff is just as easier to maintain. She's similar to Pokra. She has like 5 extra % damage. And her buff is like you do not need to switch it. You do not need to switch trigger in a lot. You only switch it when you want to have extra days within the fight. But she stun also moderately fast. She does not stun as fast as Chingyi. She does not stun as fast as Lycon, as Colada. But she does it off field. So once again, your attacker is allowed to do on field time. So once again, those agents that I mentioned on Pokra also apply to Trigger. So Trigger is just a slightly better Pokra version. Slightly better, not much. But her W engine, however, is crazy. It's like her W engine gives permanent minus 25% death shred to the target. So 1/4 of the target defense just completely gone. For reference, Nicole's death shred is 40%, but only for 3 seconds. And we already seen that how strong Nico buff is. Even for 3 seconds, he gets the job done. Of course, Nico buff also have like crit damage and crit rate attached into it. But the large portion of Nicole's buff is only 30% death shred. Percent death shred is very strong because it's pretty unsaturated buff. Or a debuff rather, yeah. Percent death shred is pretty unsaturated debuff. So it's almost very strong. If you see the DA buff, it's like minus 15% death shred. While Trigger keeps free 25. That is crazy. So Trigger's stun or field, not very fast. But she provides insane buff both in stun and out of stun. So that is what Triggers provide. So Trigger is just a power creep to Pokra. Because she's an S, and you have to pull for her engine. Which is a lot of cost. A lot of people cannot afford it. And Trigger's W engine only works with Trigger. So that's also a limitation. Yeah, so you need a lot. So you basically imagine like for someone you need to pull for M1. But for Trigger, it's her W engine to unlock this power. Which is strong, but like it's pretty expensive, quote unquote. For now, it's given for free, but back in the day, it's pretty expensive to unlock this insane buff compared to an A rank. So yeah, so her power is locked behind some investment. It's cheap investment compared to Mindscape, but it's still an investment nonetheless. Now let's go to Yufufu. Yufufu, much like Trigger, much like Pokra, she's stunned but off field. You can run with her with Rupture. You can run her with Agent that requires a lot of field time. The crit DPS requires a lot of field time. And her off-field attack is a chain attack, though this have buff. And then this, for Noma's Bandage, they also shoot for Yufufu as well. So this is nothing to scoff at. She can proc Swing Gas, which is like also percentage damage buff for the entire team. So if you do not need, if you run two, that is why there is an archetype that they run two stunners, stunners with Yufufu, because Yufufu, the stunner can take King of the Summit, and Yufufu can take Swing Gas, and Yufufu will act as a pseudo support. Just because she can proc Swing Gas, she does not require a lot of on-field time. She provides a lot some days. She arrives some days, and her buff is that 50% crit damage, basically for the whole fight. Her team's chain attack and ultimate damage is increased by 20 and 40%. This is pretty okay buff compared to Colada. Colada so only keeps like 2 chain attack. Yufufu keeps all chain attack. So this also works for Evelyn very well. 50% crit damage seems like a lot, but with the buff from Shiyu Defense, with the buff from Deadly Assault, they also gives a lot of crit damage, and also from King of the Summit. And naturally, attackers, they build a lot of crit damage. So this buff is saturated a lot. This buff is saturated, so it seems good, but it's not as good as it seems. This buff is like it's nice to have, but it's saturated so much, which makes her a worse option for Lycon, because his for Lycon buff for ice teams is not as saturated, and for lighter in ice and fire team, the buff is also not saturated. So Yufufu buffs is a lot weaker than those specific stunners. But for most of the team, you can make use of Yufufu's buff. So it's a very generic buff for very generic teams. So that's what Yufufu does. And compared Yufufu to Qingyi is stronger in a Jishuan team because Qingyi can get to 4 stun reliably in miasmic priest fight or in marionette fight too. Her buff is not as saturated as Yufufu. 80% stun multiplier is a lot of stun multipliers. I can tell you that. And Yufufu buff is saturated, but you can run in her in all teams. And your rupture agents have ruptures typically needs a lot more field time than traditional attackers. If you look at their design, so Yufufu works kind of well in that regard. In that regards, ruptures you can still run Qingyi, but for Yufufu it's easier to play. And for same faction, rupture or attacker team, your team get extra 1k decibels, and every time they ult, they get 300 extra decibels. So this is just for some fights. It only works for Yishuan. And for now, we have another agent, this Pyrois. Most teams cannot fully utilize Yufufu's buff. And sometimes Yidhari. But Yidhari is not like two ultimate in one stun window. Yidhari's buff is like, if you stun quickly, then you can get another ult without like, you get enough resources to do another ult. So not in a traditional sense of 2 ults, but you can ult more often in more stun window, which you can afford that. So that is for her team-wide buff. It's her second buff is only useful for some teams in some fights that can make full use of this buff. For most teams, they cannot make use of the buff. 1k is just too little. Her W engine buff gives extra 20% damage, which is pretty good. But 20% is like, it's nice to have. It's not game breaking. And because of how slow she stuns compared to other stunners, you cannot get an extra stun window. So that is the reason is holding Yufufu's off. Her buff is a bit saturated and her stun is a little bit weak compared to other stunners. Because she's an obvious stunner, she cannot stun as fast. So it's a reliable options for a lot of teams, but you cannot get peak scores with Yufufu. Let's go to our next stunner. The phone tyrant, Dylan. He stuns, but fast and have damage. That's just insane. She stuns as fast as a Collider. She does not require as much on-field time, and she also contributes some damage into it. On top of that, she has 30% stun multiplier, an extra 2-second timer, and a 40% team-wide bonus damage buff. That is just in her base kit. So in her base kit, she already outperformed Yufufu, Collider combined. So, and she can work with any rupture and attacker teams. It's not for a specific team, a specific element team. So she just power creeps lighter. She power creeps. Let's see. She power creeps lighter. She power creeps light cone. She power creeps Collider. She power creeps all of them while not being a specific stunner. That is just insane. She can do all of their jobs, and for any other team, you can argue that for Dylan is for to help other agents like Yuan, like older attacker agent like Yuan, like Anton, like Nekomata, like a Billy on their power creep. So people who want to use them, they can still use them with Dylan. Dylan is the answer when the power creeps gets higher. Hello? Hello? Who's there? I'm talking about stunners, the power creep stunners all the time. I've talked about Anby, Colada. I'm talking about the progression of power creep within the stunners and how Dylan is a Colada, is a Lycon, is a lighter, but in all teams combined and being a generalist stunner. So Thailand is obviously a breaking point. She has older agent, and she's a void hunter. A lot of people do not want to admit it, but like imagine this: Yishuan with her Yishuan Jufufu, and with let's say Panda. What did she do? She has two ultimate in one stun rotation, right? With Dylan, any team can be a Yishuan team. Any team can have two ultimate in one stun rotation. And she also stunned pretty fast. So that's arguably a Void Hunter feat. A Void Hunter power level agent. She makes every attacker and Rupture a Void Hunter. He's gone. And also on top of that, 40% team-wide bonus damage. A free Moonlight Lullaby. That's a free Moonlight Lullaby. That is just OP. Yeah, so on top of everything that she power creeps, she also have a Moonlight Lullaby on top of that. It's an answer to have older agent, but it's also advanced the already existing Void Hunter to a whole new other level. So the Ye Wang, the Jishuan, they comes from Void Hunter to like, I know, Void Hunter Plus. Yeah. For Yuan, she has two ultimate. That is like that basically a Void Hunter. So that's it. She makes every team, she makes every attacker and Rupture a Void Hunter. That's how strong Dylan is. She's a devil. Next up, we have Nan Gong Yu. Similar to Dylan, she stuns fast, and she also have damage. Nangong is the first agent who introduced a new archetype of team. Anomaly agent into a stunner and a support archetype. So she's a bit overloaded. Not in terms of like Dylan. Like Dylan, she's serving already existing archetype, but she just power creeps and being overloaded. On Nangong, she is overloaded for a reasons. She is overloaded for the anomaly teams because anomaly teams, most of them, they cannot activate their core skills because they need another anomaly agent to proc it. So the anomaly runs with Nangong is running a deficit. And so what did she do? She stunned pretty fast. She also contributes to anomaly build up, so other anomaly agents can proc disorders, which is from season 1 to season 2 is it's how do I say it? It's a core mechanic of the anomaly team. It's disorders. It overrides the anomaly. It's a core fundamental mechanic that cannot be broken. So for stunners in an anomaly team, they need to also contribute in anomaly build up to be viable. Much like Yuzuha. Yuzuha also contributes anomaly build up to the team to make her viable. Okay, so she builds up anomaly quickly. This is a must for anomaly stunner. Secondly, she deals extra bloom damage in stun. This only works for anomaly team, so just extra damage just for anomaly teams. So this is pretty specific for anomaly teams, which is like not as spread as other stunners, other attackers. Other attackers have other options. For anomaly team, they only have Nangong, so this is pretty specific. And secondly, most anomaly teams, they cannot proc their additional skills. And lastly is 25% damage buff. So this is a good damage buff to have, but it's not like overloaded like Dylan. Like Dylan could have like 10, 20 damage team-wide buff. It's just fine. But 40 is too much. I could argue that 25 is also too much, but like the number is like fidgety. It's just like an arbitrary number. You can make a bit weaker, like 10%, 15%, and no one knows the difference. Like no one scream over, oh, but the numbers already out, so they will not nerf it. Like 50% is fine. This is just an extra buff to have. 20% is arguably a little bit too much. And lastly is like in an anomaly team, she also have 2 fire. Your anomaly agents get built up instant. This is also important to make sure that the anomaly agent in the last stun window, they can have enough anomaly built up for that stun window, so they can trigger more disorders. They can trigger their anomaly. So this is like needed. 2 polarity disorders in most teams is not as important. It's like nice damage to have, but it's not game-breaking damage. But it's very important for teams like for Ali's team, for Miyabi team, where those teams, they need disorders as a resource. So this is arguably needed for that team. 30% stun multiplier. This I would also argue that needed for a anomaly team, because it's just a power creep to Lycone. An extra 3-second stun duration. I don't know if this is needed or not, but anomaly teams in the last time video, they also need sometimes to build up their anomaly, because anomaly, unlike attacker agents, they can get the damage out quicker. Anomaly team, they have to fill up their anomaly bar. 3 extra seconds is like also 3 extra seconds is like the same amount of an ICD. An anomaly ICD and also a disorder ICD. So this is to ensure another disorder, which is not very game breaking, to be honest. Another disorder window in an anomaly team is not that game breaking. It's nice to have. And lastly, the engine is just like on top of that, also extra 35% team wide damage and extra damage for Nangong. So with W engine, she becomes truly a second anomaly, not just a stunner, but a second anomaly agent who also gives a lot of damage buff. So with engine, they give 55% damage buff. This is just insane. You can argue that this is just a trigger situation where you need W engine to unlock her OP damage buff, which is valid. But I think that 55% team-wide damage buff is way too much. It's way too much. You can get rid of this and then like I don't know, like extra a bloom and extra like bonus. Like you can make this like a bloom and disorder damage, and this is like 25% team-wide damage. It's also fine. That's how I would balance it. 55% damage buff is way too much. But she's the one and only option for anomaly team. So she's pretty specific for that niche. So even though her buff is overloaded, it's only overloaded for one class of team, one class of agent that needs for a different playstyle. They are introducing a different playstyle, so she needs a little bit. And that playstyle is not utilize stun window that well. So she just needs a little bit overtune. Just a little bit overtune. I would argue that this team-wide buff is a bit overtuned. The rest of it, I think that is very necessary for anomaly agents. For a lot of anomaly agents. It's not very game-breaking, but it's very nice to have. So I think that Nangong is... At first, it seems like another Dylan situation, but Nangong is pretty well balanced in hindsight. And lastly is Norma! Norma, she's stun and fast and off-field. And she also deal damage off-field. Norma's damage is nothing to scoff at. It's like 30% of a team's damage, which is a much lot. She is like a sub DPS, a stunner and a sub DPS within the team. She also triggered chain attack, which is pretty good. Chain attack, Evelyn can make use of it. A lot of team can make use of it. Chain attack is not only used for damage, but also for resource generation. So having the ability to proc chain attack at will is super good. So this is not game breaking for a lot of agents, but it's very nice to have for some agent and very good for a specific agent. So I would argue this is a specific buff, not a generalist buff. And she just deals a lot of damage. She's a sub DPS, which is like different from Dylan. Dylan, like they make your DPS a Void Hunter. For Norma, she's good on her own. She does not make other agents Void Hunter feat. Yeah. If you run the same, what the hell? Oh no, I haven't. Sorry. Let me check. Norma ZZ. What did Norma do? Yeah, attack or rupture. Excuse me, my bad. Attack or rupture. So when you run her with her intended team attack or rupture, 30% stun multiplier is like whatever. It's like a Lycon's buff. Extra 2-second timer, which is fine. It's like a mini lightest buff. And extra 20% team-wide damage. It's a lot, but it's not game breaking. Like in Dylan's case, it's like 40%. Oh wait a minute. For Dylan's engine, it's only give like 30%. For Dylan's engine, it's only give like 30% crit damage, which is like a King of the Summit. So your King of Summit just double strong. Does sound good. Saturated buff. For Norma, 25%, 20% team buff is fine for the whole fight. Is fine. 20 is okay. It's not an overly huge number, like 40 or 55, as in Nangong's case. 20 is acceptable. It's not. So she gives also buffs in stun and out stun, but the buff is like it's not game breaking, but her damage is very strong. So that's what's going on for Norma. It's her self damage is really strong. This is arguably the right way to balance her stunner. From Dylan, she offers similar performance, not to enhance the agent, the attacker, or the rupture, the main DPS. She herself acts as a secondary DPS, which is great, and her DPS is like arguably competitive enough to compete with Dylan. This is not a straight up power creep. This is like a side creep. Like it's nice to have, but it's not like overly game breaking. Overly like make every agent can do like 2 ults in 1 stun, which is pretty game breaking to me. And lastly is the W engine. W engine gives a lot more damage to Norma, which is enhance her a lot more. An extra 25% team-wide damage, which makes it like 45. 45 team-wide damage is very strong. It's very strong. But like much like in Trigger's situation, is locked within behind her W engine, which is pretty sad. Which is justifiable. It's like almost. It's like an M1.5. You need to put some investment in pulls into her W engine. So yeah, so I think that this is fine. So what I do not like about stunners, they came from like buffing inside stun to buffing a certain team outside stun to do not need to go on field for the stun window and also buff outside stun to combine it to combine both outside stun buff and an insane instant buff, which is like best of both worlds. They do need some field time, but that field time is very little. They stun very fucking quick. For Norma, she's like a trigger, but a trigger that deals like shit ton of damage, which is pretty good. So she's arguably a trigger power creep, but not by a lot, not by that much. Triggers triggers values is still insane. Her buff is unsaturated. That's pretty good. Noma's buff, a lot of it. What Noma's offered within an attacker or an Russia team is that her damage, a lot of it is in her damage. 30 stun window, and this buff is like a little bit stronger than a Lightcone's buff, which is not much. Lightcone is a standard agent. 20% 20% team wide buff is a lot, but it's not game breaking. The engine you need to pull for, so you can justify it by that standard. So Norma Orno is a great agent to balance, like a great balance agent. So that's the evolution of stunners. They came from just stun to buff in stun to buff in stun for a specific team very well to buff for most team but only in stun to buff outside of stun for multiple teams, and then for dialing it's just for every team outside stun, inside stun, overall insane stun. We can see that the design here is getting broader. It's not for a type of element of agent, but for a one type of agent. So, for example, for Norma, it's for the type of agent that needs. It's for the type of attackers and ruptures that need a lot of field time. He's honestly just a Yufufu power creep. The design for Norma compared to Dylan. For Norma, she needs less field time compared to Dylan. And so the Eruption attacker team can make use of her. They can be on field a lot more time. So that damage on field is a lot when outside of stun. For Dylan, she works with every team and she just pockets every team. Which is a design choice that I do not agree with. For Jifufu, Trigger, and Pokra, the buff is good, but the stun capability is quite lacking. So that is a nerf for them. That's their cons. And the buff is only is good throughout the stun, but they do not have a buff that's specifically inside the stun. They buff throughout the fight, not just a spike of buff within the stun. For Lighter, his buff is very good, but only for Ice and Fire team. He has some buff outside stun, but most of his strength is within the stun window. No, actually, no, sorry. In stun window, he's only have like 3 seconds. Lighter. 3 seconds extendo. But yeah, so most of his buff is throughout the fight and some buff within a stun window. His buff is very good, even outside of stun window, but only Ice and Fire team can use it. For Qingyi, she needs a lot of field time. She's stunned pretty fast. Her instant buff is insane. But she does need a lot of field time, so that is the cons of her. She needs a lot of field time, which takes away from the field time that the attackers need to do damage. Like, why do you need to take away the spotlight of the attackers? For I'm sorry, for Lycon buff, that is his pre-buff. His after buff, he stuns, but for now, off field. He has ice damage threat and extra 30 damage from other attributes. This is an anomaly buff for Promia and for Arya too. So Lycone is like a standard stunner, not only for attacker team now, but also for anomaly teams. He's not as strong as Nangong, but he gets the job done. His buff is pretty. He's not as strong as Nangong, but like Nangong's buff is like an extra to have for people who pulls. For Lycon, he still works pretty well, and on top of that, he's being a stun. He being an ice agent, which means that he can freeze. Sometimes he can freeze the boss within stun. So it's just like basically a mini stun window extender. So yeah, so that's the whole history of stunners. That is the whole history of stunner design. So is stunner power creep? The bits, there is a power creep. There is a noticeable power creep, but it's not like, beside from dialing, like just completely taking over. The power creep is pretty subtle. Most of it is in power creep in playstyle, because some playstyle is just better. There are also some cons within that agent. There's some constraint. For example, for off-field stunners, yeah, you can do a lot of damage outside of stun, but for most of the time, you get one less stun window compared to Qingyi, compared to Lycone, compared to Colada. So it's really like for each fight, you need a different stunner. So if you can get like 4 stun, if the fight has only like one miasmic phase, the fight has little like control phases, like you cannot stun, then the agent that stun fast is stronger, because they can stun and they can get you one extra stun window, and that stun window is stronger. But for fights that have a lot of phases, like in the Thraw, like in like what's her name? Like in Sarah, like in what, the Defiler. The fight like the Thraw, Sarah, and the Defiler, the stun has a lot of phases. You cannot get much stun window. You can only get like 3 stun window. Then agents like Norma, like Trigger, like Yufufu has a lot more value, because they do not require a lot of stun window, and their outside stun window contribution is already strong. So it's like every tools for every different fight. It's not just a straight answer of power creep, except for dialing. So that is it for my stunner retroactive scene. Like and subscribe. And now we can do one more run.
The wind rises.
A flurry of thrusts.
Why doesn't it proc the anomaly?
Who's got that? The wind rises.
Just your breathing.
Hear the howling wind.
Stay on offense. Spin.
Take this.
Yeah, wait. I see your weakness.
What's damage so fucked?
Adjust your breathing.
I proc again, like what? Cringe.
Again.
Who's got that?
A chance to score. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Oh my god, I have to break different legs. But his legs broken is so inconsistent.
Put that aside. Wind shear.
A chance to score.
I've broken 2 legs. Why isn't it? I've broken 2 legs. Why doesn't like Ramuse hit her refringe? She's so cringe.
Jet spin.
Who's got that? Wind shear.
A chance to score. I see your weakness. Strike me an
It happens again. Like what the fuck? What? Like this is such a bad fucking design.
Hear the howling wind. I have to Who's got that?
A chance to score.
Wait, what?
Adjust your breathing. I'll remember your fall. I see your weakness.
Oh my god.
Hear the howling wind.
Attempt to score! A flurry of thrusts! Move with the blade! Striking an instant!
I'll remember your fall.
A dance!
Take this.
For the time-field name, I will never lose!
Ready to dance with me? This life is for you. Cloud.
Clear your mind!
The wind scatters the past, and you are next.
It won't hurt. I'll make it quick.
Let the stage
Hello.
even more dazzling.
Grinding 60k for
A single
the
moment.
thing. Just done recording my stunner retroactive. Look. Yeah.
The enemy's fatigued.
Let the wind go even more fierce.
Actually 65k, not 60k.
I'll remember your fall.
It's 65k actually. This is gonna be my last run. Sorry for because I have dinner to do. So yeah, sorry.
Please step back. The wind rises.
Stay on offense. Let's dance.
No, switch to me.
Ready to dance with me?
Switch to Ramil.
Let this era come crashing down right. Mind the cold. Don't fret. All will soon be calm.
Strike in an instant. Your weakness has been exposed. You'll regret choosing me as your opponent.
Let the stage be even more
ICD.
dazzling. Don't get scorched by the light. This one's unruly.
Attempt to score. I see your weakness. Focus on the target.
Wind shield.
Come on, ICD.
I'll remember.
ICD.
Let me play the final note of your fate.
It's time to settle this.
Take this.
Stay on offense. Strike
ICD.
Ready to dance.
Oh no! If I land that, it would land both of the new stuff. It would be like 63k. Wow, I'm sorry. You just here. You already missed it. If you check out the VOD, I already have like a similar similar performance, like also 61k, a little bit earlier, like an hour earlier, or like 30 minutes earlier. You can check out the VODs. I will stream tomorrow around this hour, a little bit earlier, like 3 hours earlier. Tomorrow, grinding this bitch for 65k. This is like my warm-up. So yeah, I'm sorry. Also, check out my video tomorrow, hopefully, on stunners. That's it. Much love. Do you have any questions? Good sir, good madam. you can feel free to ask. Oh, you can feel free to ask. Did I do this? I did. So yeah, see you tomorrow around same time, 4 hours earlier. I will stream for like 5 hours ish for grinding 65k the Gita Bulu, preparing for next daily assault, and then on Friday, which means 2 days later, I also do a much earlier daily assault stream this rotation. The time of the Friday stream will be like 12 hours, if you get what I mean, like from this. Like this is night for me, so it will be in the morning. So much like what? 36 hours from now on? Yeah, like somewhere on that hour. It will be an early stream for me, trying to clear daily assault as fast as possible. Yeah, tomorrow around this hour, next stream. See you next stream. Hopefully I have enough time to edit the video. Alright, see ya. Wow, really, no questions. So right, I'm just gonna off stream now. It's my dinner time. Good luck, have fun.